Let me explain to you how to make a reservation for an aircraft of your aeroclub or flight school. First of all, you have to go to our website and log in with your username and password that you received from your aeroclub. I'm going to type in mine. Remember that the username and password are both case sensitive. Once you're in, you will see a list of aircraft on the main page, which is the flight reservations page. On the timeline view, you will see all the aircraft below each other. In this case, there's only one, which is a Piper Archer Type 2, which belongs to a foundation, a Dutch foundation called Piper Pilots. A better way, actually, this shows you the reservation for today. You can skip here for tomorrow. You see that there are 2 reservations. You can hover your mouse over it and see who has the reservation, which by the way doesn't always work because your flight school might not want to show the name of the pilot to everyone, but in that case that name will not be there. And you can see also that I can see how many flying hours most likely are remaining until the next maintenance job that has to be done on the aircraft. Most aircraft have to go into maintenance every 50 or 100 or 200 hours, and this is an estimate into the future of how many hours there are still remaining. Continue on and see that on another day there are 2 reservations by the same guy, and so on. If you want to get a quick overview on a specific day, you can go and see the day view, or if you want to go, for example, see an overview per month, which is an overview I personally very much like. Then I click on today. I see on the 30th today there is, which is a Saturday, it's booked by some guy or by the foundation itself for a whole day, and tomorrow there are 2 reservations. If I want to make a new reservation, let's say tomorrow at 10 o'clock, then I click on the add button. But before I do that, I want to show you how you can find your own reservations. Type in your name or last name and you will see all your reservations. Actually, this month, July, I had myself 2 reservations, and there are 3 reservations for next month, and that's it. So in that case, you know how many reservations you already have used up. Let's make a reservation for tomorrow. So I go actually to click on the today button, and I find that today is the 30th. Would like to make a reservation for tomorrow at 10 o'clock till 11. So I click on the plus button. I'm choosing the 30th, and here I'm typing in 10, 11. It makes a duration of 1 hour, which is only the reservation time. And the software itself estimates that from that 1 hour duration, you most likely or could be flying 45 minutes. And the rest you are either preparing the aircraft or whatever. If from your reservation time your estimate the time of flying is not correct, you can change it right here, which will help other people to figure out how many hours are still remaining before the next maintenance release. And I can put here a text, let's say flying to the Bahamas, or in this case let's just do test booking. As I'm booking in a live system, people will know that I'm just making a reservation to test. You save the button, press the save button, And right now you see here the reservation is there. You can also look at it from a day view. Go to tomorrow, scroll down and up, and here you see is your reservation. Nice thing about this day view or week view, which is right here, is that you can click on the reservation and delete your own reservation from here. Event will be permanently deleted. Are you sure? Yes. Actually, you can only do that on your own reservations if you're logged in as a pilot. And this was a test reservation, and I am deleting it. That's it. Another way to delete a reservation is to double click on it, in which case I cannot do that because this is not my own reservation. But if you are in a monthly view, and let's say I have a reservation for next month on the 16th, double click on it. Here I find the information about the reservation. I click on the minus button and I'm asked to remove it. In this case I do not want to remove this reservation, so I won't. A simple other way in which you can make a reservation from the web calendar and in the calendar view is by just double clicking on the calendar. If, for example, I would like to make a reservation for the Cessna 182 on this date and starting at 8 o'clock at night, I just double click there. It has now recorded the Cessna, the date and time. Let's say I want to fly for 2 hours, and that's it. It will record it right there. That also works, for example, in the monthly view. If I would like to make a reservation on the 21st, okay, I cannot select here the start time, but I can double click on the date and it will create an event on the 21st. Then select my plane and the starting hour from 7 or from 8 till 12, and that way I can save my reservation in a quick and easy way. It's good to remember that when you are in the screen for some time, you might get things like this. All the information about the reservations disappear, and actually buttons disappear, and you might wonder what's happening. All the things still work, but going back to the reservations, things show completely empty. In this case, you just log out, type in your username and password again, and all the information will be right there again. There's another view, which is the list view. If you then type in, for example, your own name, you'll find here a list of all your reservations. You can even filter them, a more narrow filter only from July on, for example. It shows me my reservations, and but most people use the calendar view, and it's still filtered on my name. So there we go. And generally this is how you make a reservation. There are a few other things like backup reservations. If you would like to make a reservation for a day where somebody else has already made a reservation, but you might suspect that that person might maybe be coming back earlier or cancel his reservation, then you can go ahead and make a reservation and it will become a backup reservation. So if we would look at tomorrow, for example, you see there are 2 reservations. If I would like to make a reservation from 10:30 till 11 or 12, you can imagine that that reservation is not valid because there is already a reservation on this aircraft. But let's do it anyways. I'm going to make a reservation for tomorrow, which is the 31st, and I'm going to make it from 10:30 till, let's say, 11:30 or 12 o'clock. It doesn't really matter. Again, the complete reservation duration is 1 hour. The estimated flying time of that reservation time is estimated by 45 minutes, but I think it should be 35 minutes. Now I'm giving it again a test reservation note so that other people in this club know that I'm not making a real reservation. Now I save it, and if I hover my mouse over it, it states a backup reservation, which means that, okay, it's not a real reservation. I also receive a message, and it says new backup reservation, and it will tell me that approved backup reservation. Here you will be notified if your reservation will become available due to a cancel from another reservation. So at the moment, this reservation is cancelled by the pilot, or in this case the foundation. Then your reservation will move up and become the main reservation. You will be notified about it, and this is a little bit how it works. I can double click on this. You can see here it's a backup reservation, and let's delete it. Test. And now I'm back to the main reservations that are there. I hope making a reservation becomes now a little bit more clear to you on how you could use this. Use the filtering box to filter on only your own reservations or the reservation of somebody else. Switch between the timeline, which is a horizontal timeline during the day. It's always for 1 day. Scroll through the days like this. Or use, for example, the month view and hover your mouse over to see what's going on and when the aircraft might be available. The plus sign is used to add a new reservation. That kind of sums up how you could use AeroPlus to make reservations.